But you know, many years ago, Kinky Friedman, when he was on tour with Bob Dylan, stayed at the Menger. And very early one morning, he woke up to see a pretty but ghostly-looking woman floating at the foot of his bed. Now, it was still dark and he was half asleep, so he got up to get a better look, and without saying a word, the ghostly woman turned, moved toward a wall, passed right through it. Later that day, Kinky told the desk clerk what he had seen, and the clerk replied, "That's our Sallie." Sallie White was a maid at the Menger Hotel in the 1870s. She was hardworking and friendly, and she was well liked by the guests and the staff. So her life at work was happy. Her life at home was a different matter. Her husband, Harry, was an angry, violent man. He frequently took out his anger on Sallie and accused her of carrying on with the other guests. And they lived in a little house on Blum Street, just a block or two from the hotel. So it was a simple matter for Sallie to walk to work every day. And since she preferred to avoid Harry's fists, she didn't mind getting to work early. One day she didn't get there early enough. She was found lying on the ground near the maid's entrance, gravely injured from bullet wounds. Mary Menger, the owner of the hotel, had her moved to a room and made sure that she got proper medical care. But she still died from her injuries a couple of days later. She had no other family in San Antonio, and so Mary very kindly arranged for the Menger to pay for her funeral, including a coffin similar to this one. Would have been larger, of course. But you know, it wasn't long after the funeral before guests at the hotel started to report seeing a ghostly maid floating down the hallways and sometimes appearing in people's rooms. She never said a word, but just went on about her business. And Sallie White has been doing that since the mid-1870s, so over 150 years. Now that's a dedicated employee, Paul. Since she was drawn to this key this evening and is visiting with us, maybe she'll communicate with us a little bit. I'll try. Now, Sallie, if this is you, and if you know the answer, please tell us, who murdered you? Here's some scratching. I think she's using the chalk to write something. I hope she's answering my question. Let's see what she did. Well, the spelling is imperfect, but the message is clear enough. And as some of you probably already suspected, Sallie was murdered by her husband.